Welcome back to the My Player Season 6 finale. If you missed yesterday's episode, do watch that first before we spoil anything for you. I'll give you a moment. I hope you've gone, because we can confirm we are La Liga champions. Campione. We win the league by a significant portion. Barcelona were able to get a victory against Atletico Madrid in round 36 of the fixtures, but because we were able to beat Betis, we stay 8 points clear with 6 points available. League title assured. Today we have the opportunity to add to that. The Europa League final will actually come before the last game of the season at the Santiago Bernabeu. So we'll play Granada away. Then we've FC Bayern München in the Europa League final, which is going to be really tough. And then a game that, well, to be fair, both La Liga games don't really mean anything at the moment because we've already won the bloody league. But do I have personally something to go for? Yes, although unlikely. Currently 4 goals behind Ferran Torres in the top goal scorer charts. I am level with Ferran Torres in the assist charts though. So I will try my absolute best to get an assist to win that one outright. I think catching Ferran Torres with Real Madrid as one of our 2 remaining games is unlikely, but we'll give it a bloody go. And in the clean sheet aspect, no one's getting anywhere near Alex Ramiro. 28 clean sheets in 36 games is very player career mode, isn't it? So, team title assured. Personal accolade potentially able to come. And then another team title maybe on the way as well. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Tomorrow we will have the vote where you guys can decide where we go next. So don't miss tomorrow's episode. We're saying thank you to Mr. Darkweaver today. Saying thank you to Elk Meat and DMT today. We're saying thank you to RJ, to Ryan for his support as well. Thank you all of you for your continued support on stream and on the YouTube channel. We shall hopefully do you proud by winning the Europa League against Bayern Munich today. But that is certainly going to be arguably the most difficult game of our entire career. Granada first. What we can do before we go anywhere, game-wise actually, is add some more skill points on. I could put it into pace, but pace we still feel we're alright with. We'll put 2 in there. My passing has been a bit off recently. I don't know really, as I have anything else I can do. I can up my long passing. I don't think short passing is actually available for me anywhere else. So my short... Oh, yeah, my short passing can't get any better. So maybe we put 2 into long passing there, and I will pop it into pace. Let's make us a little bit quicker. Sprint speed of 81 now. Are we 87 rated with that? We are not. Still 86 only. Let's head to Granada then. Now we can hopefully end the season in style. I think Granada might actually already be relegated. Sorry, lads. 3 shots on target and an assist. Hopefully with those shots on target, a goal might come as well. It's the assists that I stand the chance of topping the tally for the league. I really don't see myself scoring 5 goals against Granada and Real Madrid. But if I can get the silver boot, as we dub it, then I'd love to. Granada, though, mean business. They might be in the relegation zone, but perhaps they have the opportunity still this season to survive. And if they do, then that's going to make them rather dangerous here, isn't it? Pep Gaia picked off by Curtis Jones and into me. I'll go back to Curtis. No, I won't. I will. Right. He got the ball at the end of the day. It's the most important thing. Zakarian back to Sola. Sola to Zakarian again. Into the middle, perhaps. It's lofted well. Oh, my Lord, what a goal that would have been, but it's wide of the target. The acrobatics don't work. I might have... Well, I mean, I exploded anyway, but I might have exploded even more so if that actually gone in. And Zakarian has Palacios with him. Oh, he's come straight to me. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't think it would come my way. I'll get that to Trink out. And a shot maybe. Jones with the shot. It'll fall. And I'm trying to bundle my way through. Still, no opening goal here away from home against Granada. They've had the better of the opportunities. And anything we've created has been a little bit haphazard and under par, as you can tell from that recent move. So it's just as well we got the title win in yesterday's episode, because at the minute we don't look likely of getting anything other than a 0-0 draw from this one. And if we were needing results, then it would send us to the Santiago Bernabeu needing to get a positive result, which is, well, not likely to say the least. 0-0 at the break here. Trincao, Jones again. Trincao will come to me. Left foot, outside the box. Go on! Andre Ferreira leaping away to his right-hand side to deny me, but that was travelling and looked destined for a brief moment there to find its way into the back of the net. Not many chances in the game, all told, as you can tell. Top left, 3 for us, 1 for them. And that one, really, the only half-decent one, I think, other than my overhead kick that went wide of the target. Ball pumped. Ball brought down by a hand, by an away player. Abu Kal with a free kick, or Mesagea. One of the two. It's Abu Kal. It's well held by Alex Ramiro, but it's a decent free kick, that. I'll call for this all the way out here. That's a lovely, lovely ball out to me. Got the support. Jones looks for Trincao, and he is away here. And I was making the run. Is he going to find the teammate? No. If he could have just held on to it for a brief second more, I might have been able to put myself in a position to get onto the end of it. Trincao now off, and presumably Takefusa Kubo on in his place. Indeed it is. But still no opening goal here away from home. We do have the game against Bayern to bear in mind in 3 or 4 days' time as well. So I might take it easy for the final few minutes. I'm not going to take myself off or request a sub. I want to stay on for the full 90, but... oh, wide of the target. But I might not be sprinting everywhere. Back to Montiel again. And Abu Kal. And Mesagea. And Dos Santos. Back to Abu Kal. And Ahamada. And wide of the target. But Granada... well, that's me off, look. Tell where they changed the camera angle. Granada giving as good as they've gotten so far. And that is me done. Didn't request the sub. The manager just pulled me off anyway. A 6.0, and that is me done. But actually, that's me rested for Bayern, so I'm not overly fussed about that. Look at the wave of blue shirts just flying forward there. Might have run a bit offside there, Vanderson. Curtis Jones into the middle. Nico Jackson with a headed effort. Nico Jackson with the shot! He's very lucky, but for the second time in back-to-back episodes, Nico Jackson comes off the bench, replaces me, and wins us the game. Super sub. And you didn't see it because I got the friggin' spreadsheet up. I'm an idiot. I shall give you the replay then. Well done, Ches. This is how it developed. What a moron. Cross comes in. Nico Jackson heads. It pings back. And then he scores. Apologies about that. I was still filling in the spreadsheet. And then forgot to change my... forgot to change my thingy back. Well... we're 1-0 up in the 86th minute thanks to Nico Jackson. Always on a run, Kubo. If anyone's got the pace, it is going to be him. Dribbling ability, though, well, you would have said probably him, but not on that evidence. And we won't even get the win yet. Dos Santos is in now. Ramiro with the save. It would have been very, very... EA of that to go in there, and everyone would have gone, oh, scripting. But he made the save. We get the clearance, and we get the win. By 1-0, we are victorious against Granada, and hopefully we will be against Bayern Munich as well. Europa League final next. Dropped to the subs bench. And significantly so. I'm terrified. I might not be able to get myself back on the starting lineup. Oh. Oh. And breathe. Right, from the start, at the Etihad, playing at Manchester City Stadium, we will go and take on Bayern Munich then in the Europa League final. But we do have some tired players in that starting 11. We hope theirs are quite tired too. 3 shots on target. Win the game. Yeah. Dunno, pal. Let's have a look at this Bayern Munich side. Diogo Costa, Alexander Barr, Antonio Silva, Gianluca Mancini, Nuno Mendes, Ibrahim Sangare, Konstantin Braun, 66 rated. Questions. Kulusevski, Jadon Sancho, Musiala at 93, and Lautaro Martinez leads the line. On the bench, Dybala, Struikens, Foster, 81 rated Harry Kane, an 87 rated Baldanzi, Penetra, and Eniton Pires. That's an odd one. Brown in there at CDM is an odd one. Other than that, it's a good side with one massive standout star in Musiala. 89, Lautaro Martinez, not to be taken lightly either, but dare I say, it's a beatable team. Here we go. 2 games remaining this season. One against Bayern Munich, one against Real Madrid. One means nothing. One means everything. Jadon Sancho has swapped Bayfalbe for FCB. And we'll see if that was a correct decision or not. He's intercepting and getting Bayern on the attack. Early doors here. Lautaro Martinez back to him. Despite the fact that there is a couple of not so good players in this team, I certainly fear this Bayern 11. That said, I'm played in here. I see the man at the back post. If he can keep himself onside, but I can't get it to him. Barr intercepts. Mancini with a diving headed clearance. And this Bayern side withstand our first attempt at scoring a goal. Here's Kulusevski. Short there to Musiala. Back to Kulusevski again. Through the gap to Barr. Alexander Barr is opening up for him here. And he goes for the shot, the right back. Musiala will pick up the loose ball. And Jamal will find the space. Back to Sangare. Little flick. Kulusevski now. Overlapping run is there. Kulusevski's going all the way until the defender steps in. Bremer with the interception. Maya hopefully eventually with the clearance. And we will keep the scoreline at 0-0 for now. But it has been a nervy opening 15 to 20 minutes here so far. Curtis Jones finds me. Holding off the attempts to win it back off me by Kulusevski. Finding Sola. Sola forward. Loidis. Jones, Zakarian. I'm going to make the run in behind. He's not going to use me. He's going to go to Takefusa Kubo, who loses out to Gianluca Mancini. We're trying to break through this Bayern line. We'll probably give you extended highlights of this game as we did the one against Atleti as well in that cup final. It didn't work out for us on that day. It might work out for us on this day. Here's Braun into Jadon Sancho. The left back is forward. Nuno Mendes into space. Many an option in the middle. Not much in the way of support, but here is Braun. Nuno Mendes again, looking to beat Van der Sar and failing to do so. Still putting him under pressure though. Press on possession loss, I think, is probably the safe expectation for their tactics there, because the man that lost the ball was suddenly, the man that won the ball was suddenly smothered. Braun. Into Sancho. Back to Nuno Mendes. And then Braun again. Mancini. Nicely picked off. Maya, Vanderson, Takefusa Kubo, into me, out to Palacios again. Nicely done. Kubo short, lets it run a little bit, and there's a lot of defenders back now, and they've won the ball off us as well. Here's Lautaro Martinez, back to Sangare, picked off well by Sola, however. Vanderson, Palacios, Jones to me, Kubo's going. Oh, I'm just trying to find some space because I didn't feel like I could find Kubo, so trying to find a part of the pitch where I could find somebody else. That didn't present itself. Here's Lautaro now. Back to Braun. Still the pressure builds potentially on our goal. Neither side really cutting the other apart to this point. Musiala trying to do something ingenious here. And may have well done it. Barr back. Musiala. Interception made. And counter-attack started. Here comes Zakarian. He's got Curtis Jones with him. I'm busting a gut to get forward as well. We've gone backwards. It'll be half-time. This is tense. All right, I'm on a 5.3 so far. The last thing I want to happen is to get subbed off in a European final. So I need to fix up my game, and we need the team to fix up theirs, because I can only do so much as one man. I will try and interlink play as best I can. But the best antidote is a goal or an assist. And we might get one. Oh, it's a good block by the defender. I think it was a block by the defender. Zakarian's going off. It was a block by the defender. Corner comes in. I'll win the header. And Diogo Costa's behind it. It was on target, but it won't go in. Positive start to the second half. We just need to keep it going. Curtis Jones, Wilkins. Do I go? I want to provide an option so that I can get my match rating up. Because at the moment, I'm going to get taken off and I'm desperate to stay on this pitch. Wilkins looks for me. Cut this back here to Zakarian. Found, well, it's Trincao, in fact. Jones to me. And the effort. He's on target and forces the save. Diogo makes the necessary stop. Curtis Jones going off now. Making a lot of substitutions already. That's coming my way again. I can't quite get to it. We've still got it as a team, though. Loidis, Maya, to me. From the edge of the box, it's on target again, and Diogo makes another save. This is reminiscent of the game against Getafe, where we were trying to get a hat-trick and couldn't get that third goal. Here, we can't get the first. It's cleared away by the Bayern defence, and Musiala will look to break now. I'm at risk of being subbed out. Desperately don't want that to happen, but at the minute, when I get subbed off for Nico Jackson, it results in us winning the game on recent experience. He's come off the bench and scored a couple of goals recently, one of which was a vital victory. Kulusevski wins that off to Rientes, and on a 6.4 with 20 minutes to go, I am scared about being subbed off. Mancini and Sangare, Musiala, Kulusevski, Lautaro. Win it. Challenge for it. Do something, please, lads. Bayern are building, and they're building dangerously. Musiala. Kulusevski. Musiala again. Back there to Brown. I'm nervous now. This is the most prolonged period of pressure they've had on our goal all second half, but we've done enough, and I'm actually involved in the play quite a bit at the moment. I'll call for a through ball here, and I'll get it, and I'll give it to Trincao, and he'll give it to me. Sub me off, will ya? I'll win us the Europa League, shall I? Hearts in mouth when it hit the woodwork, but find the bottom corner we have. We've worked very hard to get ourselves back in the game, personally, with our performance. Trincao could have gone solo, played the team game, played through the club's top goal scorer, and I've duly delivered. Real Sociedad 1, FC Bayern München 0. Here comes the Bayern response. What will it be? An equalising goal? Or wasted possession with not much long left in the game? Trincao with a back heel. Wilkins. Turientes. Trincao again. Turientes. Trincao again. Turientes. Me. Not Trincao again. That's annoying. Oh, it says watch for offside, so just as well it didn't find its way, because they'd had a free kick anyway, and they'd much rather, or I'd much rather, and I'm glad that they are, pissing about with it in the back. 90th minute, lads. You're 1-0 down in the European final. You've got to go forward, Bayern. I mean, I'm glad you're not, but you need to go forward, and now Sangare finally plays the ball into the final third. Bar into the middle. Bremer wins the header. And still the whistle waits. Lautaro Kulusevski tackled by Wilkins. Sangare out wide to Bar. We are deep into stoppage time now. Bar to Kulusevski. Kulusevski to Sangare. Still we stand firm. 6 minutes into the 2 added on. That is that. I wasn't able to get a goal in the game that saw us win the league, but that was down to me. I single-handedly win us the Europa League. FC Bayern München 0. Real Sociedad uno. We've lifted 1 trophy this season. Now we've lifted 2. And that is surely the biggest trophy of our career thus far. Would you put the Europa League above La Liga? I'd say winning the Premier League is probably bigger than winning the Europa League, and winning the Champions League is only bigger than the Prem. But is the Europa League bigger than La Liga? I think maybe so. Especially having to win the final against Bayern Munich. I think that's probably better than a La Liga title. Regardless, doesn't matter. We won both this year. A goal-scoring impact, a match-winning impact in a Europa League final. Now, we have to go one better. The Champions League is next on our list. But at what club we will play in the Champions League, we don't yet know. You guys will decide in the season finale, not season finale, in the vote video tomorrow. This season finale continues, however, and it will be a party atmosphere in the away end of the Santiago Bernabeu as we celebrate not just the La Liga win, but now a Europa League win as well. The fireworks are for us, and we'll travel back from the City of Manchester Stadium, potentially a ground we might play in a couple of times next year if you vote for me to go to a Premier League side. Come on! Now to the Bernabeu for Real Madrid away, with nothing on the line. Of course, in typical player career mode fashion, I go down -5 in my manager rating and get dropped to the bench. Okay. Thankfully, the game against Real Madrid, as ever, with the midweek European game, isn't that far away at all. So I'll be able to train and get myself back into the starting lineup. Can you imagine? I was very nearly dropped for the final. I'm so glad I wasn't. Player agent, player of the season, he said there. Player of the season. Fantastic, you deserve it. You've made most of every opportunity. Wow. We'll have the presentation then at the end of the episode, I imagine. But if I go to the news tab, does it... Oh. That's not necessarily where my body should be. In that, is it? Really? 1 assist, 30% dribble success. That's the one we'll boost. Pretty straightforward, that. What was the match rating? An 8.5, presumably? An 8.5 is what it wants. The 5 tiers of the Santiago Bernabeu await. And actually, we'll show you what their starting lineup looks like, because I'm sure it's pretty impressive. Let's have a look. Thibaut Courtois in goal still at 88. Patreon Liam Taylor, as well as Yuso Salmonen in the back line. Cardoso at centre-back, alongside other Patreon Rachel Nordhoff at left-back. Rafa Marin and CDM alongside... Apparently, Real Madrid like to snap up a lot of Patreon players. Charlie is in the midfield there. Nazavic will be the usual Luka Modric regen, because it always comes out as Nazavic for some reason. Arda Güler at 88 rated at cam. Then Rob Chappell at 95 up top. And then Charles Hull at striker alongside him at 84. On the bench, Yulen Yon, Mohamed Kara, Valentin Oliveira, Juan Latassa, Vinny at 94, Fran Garcia and Edison is on the bench. Vinny certainly will play at some point. But the fact that they bench Vinny is one of my main concerns, or main gripes with the game. Just because they play a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow doesn't mean that Vinny shouldn't play. Like, come on now. Regardless, Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad. Real Madrid versus the champions of Spain. Their forward is to carry on quickly to Trincao. It's going to fall to me at the Bernabeu. I think it hit my hand. It hit my hand. 1-on-1 with Thibaut Courtois at the Santiago Bernabeu, and I don't get the opportunity to have the shot. Here comes Charlie now. Into Rachel down the left-hand side. Little back heel that doesn't come off. Trincao's looking for me. Can I get there ahead of Cardoso? I can't. Jones wins that off. Man in the middle, though. And Wernerson will spin. Here's Loidis. I'm just going to drift here. We're going back that way. Oh, I don't know which way to go. He's kicked it straight against Rob Chappell, though. And Chappell's in the box here, and there are other teammates waiting. Rob's going to go solo. And his teammates will be furious with him for doing so, although he has forced the corner here. From the far side, Arda Güler with the delivery. Will it find a teammate? It will. It's Charlie Jones. It's cleared away by Loidis. Will help that on its way. Zakarian Palacios, don't lose it. Oh, we could have been away on a counter. Charlie picked off by Vanderson, and Trincao will complete the clearance. Danger dealt with. Taylor. Ardagula. Nicely played. Taylor in again. Real Madrid beat us by a goal to nil last time we played them. And they may well be doing the same here. Great physicality from Charles Hull. A regen of someone who, I've no idea, chests that down and volleys at home. It's actually very, very good forward play. That's something I've not really ever been able to do, is just chest that down in that sort of scenario and then slam it home. To be fair, I probably would have taken the shot first time, which is why I've not really done that in my career. But Charles Hull, your guess is as good as mine as to who he's a regen of. He's not a Patreon player. He's the one that scores the goal here at the Bernabeu. We lost 1-0 to Real Madrid last time. We might be about to do that again, but this time it doesn't matter because we've already won the league. Ardagula down the line to Nordhoff. Little flick. Ardagula again. Nice tackle by Maya. Jones away. Zakarian tried to find me, although wasn't a great ball. There was plenty of space to play into on the left-hand side, and he chose against it. I'm at risk of being subbed out again here. And this time, I don't know as I'm going to do what I need to keep myself on the pitch. Might be getting subbed off in the last game of the season. Wouldn't be unfamiliar for us either. In fact, we've been dropped to the bench for previous final games of seasons in this career. Looking for Zakarian down the line there. Could maybe get it back to me. I'm in a decent-ish position. It's a okay cross. Man in the middle went for an overhead kick and absolutely fluffed it. We've won it back. We've lost it again. And with 18 minutes to go, at the moment at least, next time the ball goes out, I'm off for a shower. Sola. Is that me done? Fear that might be me done. That's me done. I'm off. And Nico Jackson's on. He's come off the bench and scored goals for us before to win games. Now if he does, it's only for a point. Nice football. Nico Jackson's there if you want to try and get it to him. He's not there though. Although the defender used a hand. And now the opportunity from inside the D. Zakarian to score a late free kick maybe. Kubo lays it short. No, is that another free kick for us with another handball? It is. Shoot this time, please. Come on. Give us the goal. Kubo's going for goal. Oh my God, it's horrendous. It's absolutely awful from Kubo against his former team. I wonder whether he did that on purpose. We've won the league, but we have lost twice to Real Madrid in doing so. So it's just as well we didn't come to this final game needing a result, is it? Or isn't it? Really? Congratulations, Carlo. You get the double on us, but we win the double in terms of trophies. So we'll take that. We'll be very, very happy indeed. And we were just seeing what happened at Real Madrid in that particular fixture. Barcelona draw against Villarreal, so they didn't necessarily push us all the way anyway. Although they did beat Atletico Madrid in that game in the last episode. Oh, we love a parade. Yes, a double parade. Campione, campione. Ole, ole, ole. Water, not champagne for me, but we are thrilled. This is a really nice addition, to be fair. Ordinarily, most cutscenes would be like, could give or take those. But this sort of thing, genuinely meaningful celebration at the end of the season with a league trophy and a European trophy to go with it. We'll take it, and we're very, 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 very happy about that. Have we got any last additions, I wonder? Got a decision to make. I'm player of the season. I'll go for face a press conference. defeat in the derby. Oh no, we'll support each other and I'm sure we'll get over it. And birthday preparation for me. I tell you what, given the fact we've won both trophies this season, let's have the glitziest birthday party ever. Ever. No cutscene though for player of the season. I imagine it might come as I advance, but still only 6 teams. 10 now. Oh. Well, that's changed. Milan, Getafe, PSG, Villarreal, Spurs, Barcelona, and added to that, Manchester United, Atalanta, Almeria, and Real Betis. So probably just Man United then added to that vote. But Man United we will have a contract offer from. The vote video for tomorrow just got a little bit better and a little bit bigger, didn't it? I'm cautious about advancing too far in that it forces me to make a decision. Let me save it here just in case so we don't advance too far. I don't want to have to make the vote decision now or make the move decision now. I want to make sure that you guys have the say. I'm just hoping for... I'm waiting for that player of the season cutscene, which apparently isn't coming. Maybe I skipped it earlier on. I don't know. Potentially. Now, we have enough money now to go to the activities and to purchase a mansion. But the question is, where do I buy that mansion? Because I might not be in Spain. Real Sociedad is an option. Barcelona is an option in Spain as well. We also have options from France, from Italy, and from England. So we will purchase a mansion next season. But where I purchase that mansion will be decided upon by you guys in that vote video tomorrow. If you haven't dropped the video a like already, I think a European total deserves it, so do so. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this save, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll get an alert every time a video goes live, and you won't miss that vote video tomorrow, which is going to be rather important, isn't it? Yes. We'll have a quick season roundup at the end just to end here, so the video will be a little bit longer. Apologies for that, but top goal scorer in La Liga is Ferran Torres. I unfortunately was not able to get anywhere near. He scored another 3 goals for Barcelona in the run-in. I didn't get an assist today either. So we share the silver boot with Ferran Torres, and Ramiro kept 1 more clean sheet, but unfortunately not able to do so against Real Madrid. Alexis McAllister with 2 red cards. So in the competitions we were involved in this year, this is how things went down. Ourselves from Barcelona by 7 points. Real in 3rd, Valencia 4th, Celta and Atleti only 6th this year. Terrible from them. In the Copa del Rey, Atleti beat us in the final. Oh, sad. In the Champions League, it was Paris Saint-Germain over Real Madrid. So if you decide for me to go to PSG, there will be a Champions League title to defend. We won the Europa League, so if you decide for me to stay at Real Sociedad, there will be a La Liga title to defend and a Champions League title to go for. Although you imagine there'll be Champions League title to go for with other clubs as well. And Liverpool won the Europa Conference League. So they'll be at least in the Europa League next year. We'll have a look at the other leagues around Europe and see who's going to be where for next year. Let's do that right now. Having looked then at the beginning, in England, Manchester City win the Premier League. Tottenham 2nd, so Champions League football at Spurs. But latest addition to that, Manchester United, Europa League football at best. Liverpool, 8th in the league last year in the Premier League. Europa League football for them with the Conference League win. So I imagine Manchester United will get Europa Conference League football next year. Wow, Arsenal 16th. Coventry relegated, Southampton down, and Burnley as well. In the Championship, coming up to the Premier League will be Bournemouth and Leicester. And as ever, one of Luton, Sheffield United, West Brom and Ipswich. Relegated from the Championship, Cardiff, Portsmouth and Bristol Rovers. Going up will be Peterborough and Reading. And one of Blackpool, Sheffield Wednesday, Oxford and Bolton. Cambridge stay in the league by 2 points. Up the U's. Burton, Carlisle, Crewe and Doncaster relegated down to League 2. Back up to League 1 will be Bradford, Forest Green and Wimbledon. And one of Stockport, MK Dons, Wrexham and Grimsby. And were it on the game, the National League would be Mansfield and Morecambe's destination. In League 1, PSG do the Liga and Champions League double. The league title for them there. In the Bundesliga, we've not had any offers from the Bundesliga this year, have we? Bayern Munich could have done League and European double, but no. League only for them. We beat them in the Europa League final. Frankfurt, Dortmund and Leverkusen in the Champions League. Leipzig, 6th only. In Italy, AC Milan win the league. So they're on the list and they are league winners in Serie A and will be Champions League next year. Napoli, Juve and Lazio on the top 4 also. Atalanta, who just came in for us, finished 10th last year, so I don't think we'll be going there. Thank you very much. Pisa, Como and Palermo relegated. In the Eredivisie, Ajax from Feyenoord. In the Portuguese League, Porto from Benfica. Vitória come 3rd. GG's to them. And in the SPL, Celtic from Hearts, Rangers only 3rd. And we know what happened in La Liga. Coming up next year, if we stay in La Liga, whether that be at Real Sociedad or by moving to Barcelona, Girona will join us. 99 points for them. Las Palmas will join us in La Liga 2. And Levante, Real Sporting Gijón, Real Zaragoza, and not Villarreal actually, B, because they can't via the rules in Spain, will be joining us in La Liga. But that's only if we stay in Spain. Question is, will we stay in Spain? Well, we'll find out, because you guys will vote tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.